How's it going, guys? Welcome to Fatberg. Today we're going to be taking a look at One Man, One Jar. I'm not anticipating this. I fucking hate this video. I've seen it before, obviously. It's one of those videos that kind of gets snuck into places to fuck with people. Like, it'll pop up randomly in a forum, like, oh, check out this picture of my cat. And then you go click on it, and it's fucking a guy shoving a jar up his ass. I don't like this video. The visual doesn't bother me that much, so it's more so the audio. I hate the audio of it, the sound of the glass breaking, and it fucking, like, moving around as he tries to pull it out. Oh, I haven't seen it in a long time. I've seen, like, screen grabs pop up occasionally, but I've never actually... I've seen the video before. It's been years, luckily. This will be the first time I've watched it in a while, which is partly why I'm doing this. Something to react to, as well as something to break down, because, well, they actually interviewed the guy. The video got very popular. This is one of the big name shock videos, like what was it, Two Girls, One Cup, and Three Guys, One Hammer, shit like that, you know? Back when we were just labeling things in action and fucking the amount of people in it. This is one of the big ones. This went really, really viral as far as this type of content goes, and some people, they found the guy and they did an interview, a pretty extensive one, a lot of detail into it. You learn a lot about the guy, and honestly, he seems like a pretty normal dude for the most part, as far as, you know, his hobbies go. That's one thing, but he himself is just a guy who does some extreme shit, you know. So let me look up some details here. This happened in 2007. Okay, so the video was posted on eFucked, which is like it's kind of like a parody porn site. It's porn, but it's all like wacky stuff. It's kind of like funny or just extreme. I don't think there's a lot of people actually jacking it to the shit that's on there. I mean, obviously there is, but, you know. The video itself was recorded in, like, 2007, and then it was uploaded about a year later. I actually have a breakdown here of some highlights of the interview. Let's take a look. The guy in the video goes by Alex. We have to assume that is his real name. There's nothing in there that would imply that it isn't. So Alex, he was a 40-year-old Russian man who just happened to have a fetish for shoving shit up his butt, and that's what he did. He didn't really upload videos that much, according to him. He just filmed them for himself, I guess. I don't really know what enjoyment you get out of that, but, you know, to each his own. What are we questioning here? He's already gone this far. Let him have his fucking collection. The video in question was entirely an accident. He did not set out to break the fucking jar, obviously. He did upload the video himself more than a year after the accident. I think it was about 15 months, he said. He said it was a mix of being busy and just not really knowing too much about the internet to begin with. Again, he didn't upload often. He kind of got into that a little later. He has some other videos out there, apparently, that are just not anything extreme, really. He didn't seem to be embarrassed or anything like that from the video. Even after it went viral, he said he didn't regret uploading the video, and he enjoyed the notoriety and the infamy to some extent. He also said he didn't gain any pleasure from the jar breaking. He said he almost passed out from blood loss, but despite that, he didn't go to a doctor. He just kind of pushed through. And was good to go in about 2 weeks. After the incident, he continued to keep doing what he does as normal. He's still messing with glass stuff as well. He didn't, you know, upgrade to silicone or anything, so the risk remains. So we're gonna watch the video. I fucking hate this video so much. This is one of the few videos out there that's like... Because the whole package is so bad, right? The audio is the one thing that really makes me cringe, is when you hear, like, because he tries to remove the objects, and you hear it fucking rattling around in there. And he himself this guy is not a Christian Bale. So it's already very unpleasant, like even if everything went normal. And then again, this is a mason jar. It's fucking big, dude. It's not it's not like a jar of olives or something, you know, something pretty sizable, but it's like, you know, whatever, that's passable. No, this is a fucking big ass jar. I'm gonna try and censor some of this for you guys so you can get something of the visual, but dude, it's an awful video. It's sexual, it's gory, and it's just fucking all around gross. So I don't know if anything's gonna get through here. Here we go. Okay, it's starting. And he just goes right fucking for it, dude. Ooh. Like, no. Oh, dude. Oh. How the fuck? Oh, there it is. There's the first. That initial break. Oh. Oh! Oh, it's so bad, dude. You didn't go to a doctor! I would be like, I'm about to die. Like I would be so fucking panicked right now. Cause he bled a lot from it. The whole fucking jar exploded. It just couldn't take the pressure for whatever reason. And he just fucking pushes through. So at this point, he's just trying to fish the thing out. He doesn't make a fucking sound, is the one thing that's wild about this, is he said it hurt, obviously, you know, but he himself, he just fucking takes it like a champ. Alright. I'm cutting it out there. I've seen the video. That's the gist of it. For the sake of my editing, that's 1 minute and 25 seconds of the video that I'm leaving in there. At this point, he just kind of fishes the thing out and fucking powers through, goes about his day, goes to his job, whatever the fuck. That is such a bad fucking video, dude. Because it's not even that graphic. Again, there's a lot of blood because it's crazy how the jar breaks. It implodes, you know. This is like the fucking submarine going down to the Titanic here. It just fucking explodes like a frag grenade, and he has to fish all the pieces of it out. And he does this just by hand. I don't know how he didn't get a fucking infection, or how he didn't like slice his hand open and like get an infection in his hand as well. He said he was fine in 2 weeks, and there wasn't too much problems in the medium there. Like, you know, he was able to go to the bathroom normally and just kind of go about his day. This is such a severe fucking injury, though. Oh, man. And what do you... you know, the one thing I will say is, what the fuck would you tell a doctor? Like, how do you go in? That's one of those things where, like, you just have to own it. You just have to go in there and be like, dude, I shoved the jar up my ass and it blew up. You gotta get it out there and just get it fixed because you're done. Well, apparently not. Again, he was completely fine. He fucking just, he went right back to it, you know? Like, he didn't even second guess his life choices here. Ooh. Yeah, no, I don't need to finish the rest of that. It's basically just kind of continues on for the rest of the video of him just kind of pulling out the glass, and you can hear it fucking, you know, the noise of like broken glass, or you can kind of hear like the grit of it fucking moving around as it rubs up against the rest of the glass, and oh man, I kind of wonder how severe. Like, how bad... It must have not punctured anything. It must have just been, like, slashes, you know? Because if it fucking went... If it pierced his bowel, like, that just kills you, essentially. So he must have just gotten cut up real fucking bad. Especially if he healed up pretty quickly. It must have not been as bad as it looks, I have to imagine. I mean, maybe somebody with more knowledge about this, like... If you cut your butt, do you just bleed a lot? Like, is that just what happens? Was that really not that bad of an injury? I'd love to see a doctor watch this shit. This is such an awful fucking video. That's a visual that sticks with you. That's one of the reasons this shit went viral, is because it's just... This is like peak shock content when you think about it. Because most shock videos, they specialize in one thing, right? Like, it's one part about it is like so fucking bad. Like, you think of like, I don't know, like Funky Town or something like that, where it's like, oh, you know, the guy's fucking writhing in pain and he's still alive all throughout. It's the psychological aspect, right? Or, I guess something like Two Girls, One Cup, you know, it's just, oh, it's poop. You know, like, that's the gross part. It's just the subject matter. Like, everything else is pretty standard. But this here, it's everything. The man himself, Alex, you know, and I mean, like, all due respect, he himself is a pretty unpleasant looking guy. Like, I don't want to see a video of this guy doing anything. Yeah, like, I'm sorry. And then there's gore, right? There's blood and broken glass covered in blood, and this dude fucking, like, tending to an injury. And then there's extreme sexual content. So the act in and of itself, like, even if everything went according to plan, and, like, even if they got fucking, like the most attractive man in the world, or woman, or whoever, to do this shit, it would still be difficult to watch. And then the audio is so fucking bad. This video is such a shock to the senses. It's almost the best shock video, in a way, and how it's just so bad on every single level. I hate this video so much. This will probably be the last time I ever watch that willingly. Never again. I fucking hate that video. I'll watch a lot of fucked up shit. I hate One Man, One Jar, One Man, One Cup, whatever. It's got like 3 different names. One Man, One Jar is what we're going for. And Alex, I mean, he's a fucking badass, dude. If you can take a hit like that and just walk it off, like, fucking props to you. That's a stronger man than me. But that's One Man, One Jar. We're done here. I'm not talking about this one anymore. I fucking hate this video. Stay tuned for more.